Everything all right?
It's one of the dogs in my colony. So we have a group of dog lovers. So someone else has gone to run around, is running around trying to get some medicine for him.
Oh, good. Ugh, terrible to see dogs suffer. Terrible.
He's literally asking us for help. So everyone is running around right now.
Okay.
There's some news update for 5 billion, so we'll have to check that out as well.
I know, yeah. When I opened up my system, I figured I'd leave the red dot there so we could see it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think everyone's getting the message, so that's good.
Fantastic. All right.
I wondered about that because I thought, oh, good, Ryan has a way to record it from Inger's place.
It completely skipped my mind. I didn't even look at the link. I just.
Well, I knew it was hers. I just figured you two had figured it out, so I let it go. Yeah, the more she rests, the better. So that's the important part. And this is show business, right? This is what you have to do. You have to adapt. You have to be able to be flexible. Well, I think we probably could get started. I'm sure Danny's still here. He just has his microphone off, but I'm sure he's in good shape that we could get started. And you're going to record it, so
absolutely, I will record it.
Yeah, instead of keeping people much longer.
Okay.
Oh, good day, everyone.
Oh, good. Okay, I think that's not Danny. I thought it was. Great.
So I've been 35 years. So I've been.
2 minutes. Now let's give everyone the benefit of the doubt here. We'll begin in 2 minutes. Until that point, what I will do is I'll put everybody on mute. Ellen, I'll make you a co-host.
Okay, thank you.
आपल्या याच्यासाठी सुविधा मत ते कळत नाही म्हणून काय
These are clips from the documentary called The Social Dilemma. It's a documentary that documents how every free application on our phone, every free account we have at YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Google, how these apps track our online information. They track our internet habits. Now, if you have Netflix, you can watch this documentary called The Social Dilemma. For now, I will play for you 2 90-second clips from it. Listen to it carefully. Because for the last 15 years, all of us have been thinking, I have a free social media account. Remember, when something is given to us for free, it means we are the product. Let's listen to these 2 short clips from this documentary. It's an eye-opener, and we will show you how to take advantage of this knowledge so you can start earning an income from your daily internet usage.
This is what every business has always dreamt of, to have a guarantee that if it places an ad, it will be successful. That's their business. They sell certainty. In order to be successful in that business, you have to have great predictions. great predictions begin with one imperative. You need a lot of data.
Many people call this surveillance capitalism. Capitalism profiting off of the infinite tracking of everywhere everyone goes by large technology companies whose business model is to make sure that advertisers are as successful as possible.
This is a new kind of marketplace now. It's a marketplace that never existed before. And it's a marketplace that trades exclusively in human futures. Just like there are markets that trade in pork belly futures or oil futures. We now have markets that trade in human futures at scale. And those markets have produced the trillions of dollars that have made the internet companies the richest companies in the history of humanity.
So that's the first one. This lady didn't mince her words. Social media companies, internet companies are not just rich companies. They are the richest in the history of humanity. Now let's listen to the second 90-second clip from the same documentary.
So I've been an investor in technology for 35 years. The first 50 years of Silicon Valley, the industry made products, hardware, software, sold them to customers. Nice, simple business. For the last 10 years, the biggest companies in Silicon Valley have been in the business of selling their users.
It's a little even trite to say now, but because we don't pay for the products that we use, advertisers pay for the products that we use. Advertisers are the customers. We're the thing being sold.
The classic saying is, if you're not paying for the product, then you are the product. A lot of people think, Google's just a search box and Facebook's just a place to see what my friends are doing and see their photos. But what they don't realize is they're competing for your attention. So, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, companies like this, their business model is to keep people engaged on the screen.
Let's figure out how to get as much of this person's attention as we possibly can. How much time can we get you to spend?
When you think about how some of these companies work, it starts to make sense. There are all these services on the internet that we think of as free, but they're not free. They're paid for by advertisers. Why do advertisers pay those companies? They pay in exchange for showing their ads to us. We're the product. Our attention is the product being sold to advertisers.
Recording in progress.
So good evening, everyone. Good morning, wherever you are. My name is Ryan. We just watched two short 90-second clips from the documentary, The Social Dilemma. This should make us wake up. It's a wake-up call to all of us. For 15 years, all of us have been thinking, hey, I have a free Google account. I have a free Facebook account. I have a free Twitter account. And then if you think about this, if it's free, how come Facebook earned $86 billion in ad revenue last year? How did Google earn $150 billion in revenue last year? YouTube earned $17 billion. Where is all this money coming from if these services are free? It's simple. They all make money through something called ad revenues. If you go to your Facebook feed, you will see ads. It says sponsored. We all know if you watch something on YouTube, before we watch the main video, we have to go watch an ad. Sometimes we can skip the ad after 5 seconds, or sometimes we have to watch the ad for 15 seconds, which sometimes seems like an eternity, doesn't it? And we get irritated saying, oh, why can't this ad just run through? But this is the revenue model of internet companies. How does Facebook know which ads to show us? How does YouTube know which ads to show us? It's simple. You see, whenever you create any social media account, whenever you download a free application on your phone, all of us have to accept the terms and conditions, don't we? Cookies. How many of you have ever taken the time out to read the hundreds of pages of terms and conditions? What do most of us do? Nah, just click yes and we download the application. When you accept the terms and conditions of any free mobile application, one of the clauses clearly says that they have the right to give your data, rather sell your data to third-party organizations. It's legal. You have allowed them. Why not? They're giving you a free app. They should get something out of it, right? Nothing in life comes free. I'm sure we all agree on that, don't we? So yes, every app, every free social media account you have tracks you through something called cookies. You can even Google that. Now, they are not tracking you as per your name. So YouTube is not tracking Ellen McShane as per her name. Facebook is not tracking Daniel as Daniel. All of us have been given user IDs. It's a number. And through these numbers, we are tracked. Cookies are stored on our phones, on our laptops, and that is used to track our internet usage. Then this information is used to target us with ads from various companies. So if you type maybe Samsung phones or iPhones on Google, sooner or later, you will start seeing ads of Samsung phones and iPhones on Facebook, on every other social media feed. Maybe you are interested in some health topic. So you type the benefits of turmeric on Google. Within a couple of hours, you will start seeing ads for turmeric products. Maybe some solutions of turmeric or some tablets of turmeric. Go ahead, try it if you're not aware. But this has been going on for 15 years. So when you see that ad, that company is paying Facebook or Google or whoever is showing you that ad, whichever platform is showing you that ad. It's a fact. Amazon is the biggest collector of data. Many people think Amazon is one of the richest organizations because they sell books and products. No. Today, data is the new gold. We are always being tracked, whether we like it or not. If you think the government is the only institution that tracks us, wake up. Internet companies track us more effectively than any government service because it is money. When an internet company gives you a free account, what they see is, oh, I can make money off your information. Now we have a choice. If you don't like the idea of you being tracked, what you can do is you can delete all your social media accounts. You can delete every free application on your phone and turn off your phone. Get off the internet completely. But let's be real. Can you live offline today? All of us need the internet to earn a living. So we have an opportunity through 5BillionSales, a UK-based organization. 5BillionSales also says, hey, allow us to track your social media data. Social media, nothing else. And if you promote us, we'll pay you for your data. That's it. Facebook said, I'll give you a free account, but we'll make money off you. Twitter said the same thing. Google and YouTube said the same thing. 5 billion is simply saying, hey, we will also track your information through cookies, like it's been done for the last 15 years, but promoters, and we'll pay you money. Now, 5BillionSales is not a social media platform. It's a data collection agency based and registered in the UK. So how do we get started? How much will we get paid? Here we go. So if you register with 5 billion for free, you're not going to pay anything, just like you registered with Facebook for free. And if you allow 5BillionSales to track your data, social media data, let's make that clear once again. Over a period of 1 year, you will be paid $400 US. What do you have to do? Just keep using the internet like you usually do. You do not have to do something special. You don't have to go to YouTube every day and watch a specific number of videos. You don't have to log into Facebook every day and send a certain number of messages. No, you keep using the internet like you usually do. Now, $400 may seem like a lot, but at the same time, it's really, it's pennies compared to what internet companies earn. Remember, Facebook earned $86 billion from you, from me last year. So $400 is not a lot. But yes, think about this. For 15 years, none of these companies ever paid you. Now you have a chance to earn off your data. For me, it's a no-brainer. I would say, hell, if you're paying me, go ahead, use my data, because I cannot live offline. I earn online. Along with earning money off your data, 5 billion is giving us an additional business opportunity to earn money from other people's information. Yes. So say, for instance, you share the 5 billion opportunity with your spouse or your brother or your sister who's over the age of 18. All right. Let's take the example of you sharing it with your spouse. You tell your spouse, use my link, get registered for 5 billion. If your spouse allows 5 billion sales to monetize their data, your spouse will earn $400. And because you shared 5 billion with them, you'll get paid an additional $100. So just between you and your spouse, you'll have earned $900. That is 70,000 Indian rupees. Now, that is a lot of money. In the East, like in countries like India, 70,000 is a lot of money. What do you think? Do you think this money can add value? Can it take care of some daily home expenses? Imagine you have shared this application with your spouse